What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Make It Custom. I'm Carl Fisher, and we are back on the ramp truck project. We are figuring out how the back of this truck's gonna look. It's something we haven't designed yet. Like, we're very happy with the front of it. We're trying to figure out the tail panel and finish the fabrication of this stuff. Brent is coming tomorrow night. Tomorrow we have somebody coming to polish the paint on the truck, and we have a ton of work to do when Brent gets here, because just a few days after he arrives, this deck needs to be painted, assembled, done, loaded, gone. We're heading to go pick up his new table at Fast Cut CNC, which you guys should definitely check out. We're gonna get this truck fabbed up and get the deck hopefully figured out. Stick with us. Don't forget to like, click, subscribe, hit notifications if you want more of this fun content, and let's get into it. Been notified I have a massive grease stain on my face, so it's what it is. Okay, so I think what we got to do, because we've been staring at this thing for way too long already, is we're gonna just fire it up, pull it out, and look at it from farther back and kind of imagine what the back of this truck's gonna look like. It's only kind of half together. I know the battery's not even really on, but so like when it's outside, the back doesn't look as big as it does inside, you know? Like Elio and I were discussing cutting this down. We were gonna trim and taper like 8 inches off of this. And that's an option. It's like, what is the back panel gonna look like? How are we gonna build the back panel? How is it gonna be strong? What are we gonna do? We got 2x3 coming up here. We should probably bring the 2x3 down and across somehow. And then is it just a rectangular back panel? Is the back panel painted? Does it have rounded corners? Does it have diamond plate on the face because we have enough of it to do it? I don't know. Okay, that's one look, is like totally slammed. And we measured before what kind of clearance we need when we tip it. So I'm gonna grab a tape measure and then we'll measure down 24 inches from the top of the back of the deck, and we'll see what that kind of looks like, I guess. Bet that's somewhat of a visual. Like, that's probably near 24. Yeah, it's exactly 24. Yeah, it's such a box. It's too deep. Like, it would give it some character if it came up like this, exposed the hitch and came back down. Yeah. Like, you could certainly do that. We need the tripod so that the viewers see the same angle we are looking at. We are gonna go 3/4 view from the rear, and we're gonna have a look. I honestly think, this is my prediction, I predict that exposing the bottom of the trailer hitch and having a little bit more angle on the back is gonna look better, but we will see. We're thinking that, or this going like that. Fat, super thick. When we air the front up, that becomes flat with the ground.
Yeah.
Right? Or, let's reverse this.
And put it up top.
I feel like that looks way better. Like, way better. Maybe we expose the bottom of the trailer hitch.
I wish we did the hitch higher so then we could just do like a little...
I don't mind the trailer hitch being exposed, though.
Oh, okay.
You don't like it? You want to hide it?
Yeah, I like
Oh,
it.
no, I like it.
I like hitting.
People need to know that you can tow.
No. You just pull that out of your back pocket.
Look at the truck, it can tow.
You pull that out of your back pocket and be like, I can do this.
Nah. Okay, so like if this bottom was there, that means that one more tube on top of this and we can expose the bar of that. I kind of dig the acute angle. It's kind of cute. Acute.
Even if like when we cut out the back panel, if we just cut around the hitch, like give it room, like it's still underneath and everything.
Yeah, I think we should lift this up till it's like where this would be. Like just give it space, right? And if we do it so that this bar becomes the back of that.
Yeah.
And that kicks the bottom out a bit, or gives it a bumper. Like, is that like a bumper? This sticks out, you know?
Yeah, I think it would act like it would double acting as a bumper and a step.
Do we have more of this 2x3 so that we could do a 2x3 here and there? Yeah, it's plenty. Okay, so should we air it up at this configuration and just have a look just for shits and gigs? Still looks cool for loading.
It does. Yeah, I think that's a good height.
We did it! We figured it out!
Now do we cut the corners?
Oh, don't. You want to cut the corners?
I don't know.
Go right! Okay, so now that we got truck pulled back in, Elio and I had a little coffee. We had a little, another little powwow. We figured another bit out. It's one thing to get the shape, but it's another thing to figure out exactly, like, you know, dimensionally and like how it's gonna fit. So something I'm gonna try and explain is I think that what we're gonna do is that this 3-inch here and this is 3 inches here. So instead of coming straight down, what we're gonna do is have this 3 inches stick out, and we'll have a 2x3 directly on top and sticking out here. So this will be 3 inches further out, and then our panel will be here. So when you're looking at it, it'll have this bar that comes down and all the way across, and that will be like a strong place, right? You know, we'll have nice strength there. It will have the trailer hitch underneath it, and that way it'll also give the illusion that our lights are set in a little bit, inset. So I think that's the plan. Elio is using our beautiful variable speed bandsaw that we got from KBC Tools. I think that I'd just like to mention them and let you guys know, Make It Kustom, all one word, all capital letters, is a discount code with KBC Tools. They are North America wide, and we got this killer saw. This is a Nova Eclipse, has variable speed and constant torque. So you can, like, this is the inches per minute that it will go. That saves your blades. Thank you so much, KBC Tools. Go check them out. Fast Cut and KBC Tools are obviously our sponsors on this build, and they're helping us out, and we really appreciate them. Let's keep cutting. We got a bunch of welding done last night. We got the rest of the box, or the deck, I suppose, framed out. And we are joined by our wonderful friend Oliver today, the Usual Sudspects. He's an incredible mobile detailer, has everything on board. Comes out and he's gonna do the paint restore on the cab for us today. Really excited to see that. Like I said before, I've been seeing this thing at the sandblasting place since I was a child for I don't know how many years. It's like, you know, for sure 20 years plus, and it was stored there. So how old is this paint? Maybe 40 years old? It could be. Roscoe wants to say hi. He wants to say hi. He wants a stick. You want a stick? What's his stick? Oliver's pressure washing it right now. Trying to get all the gunk and grime off the roof side of it so his pads don't get clogged up. I probably should have washed it, but he's got the onboard pressure washer and stuff. And today's a bit of a runaround day for me. I'm gonna go pick up some material while he's doing this. Just getting ready for Brent. Brent is coming in tonight. So what's basically happening is that I'm gonna pick him up at the airport, probably go have some dinner or something, and then tomorrow we start our thrash. We got to get this thing ready in the next 4 days. So it's going to be a heck of a 4 days, I think. All right, guess who's here? We got Brent in the house. Ramp truck is here because of this man, and it's safe to say our YouTube channel is also started because of this man. So super stoked to have him in the shop working again. We are doing this massive road trip. As you guys all know, we're going to his place with a fast cut CNC table because they are gonna hook him up just because he does a killer work. So stoked to get on this thing. This is where we're at. We were screwing around with some cardboard last night and figuring out what the wheel well's supposed to look like. We've got 2 to 3 days to work together on this thing.
Plenty of time.
Yeah. That's why I love Brent. He's like, oh, it's no problem. I'm all stressed out. I'm like, oh man, like, do I have enough stuff done? Do we have too much stuff to do? Like, are we gonna make it on this road trip? And he's just like, man, it'll be fine. Elio's on his way. He's picking up a couple things also, bringing it out. What is he grabbing? He's grabbing bullet hinges for these massive doors. We're gonna make these openings into storage doors. We might not get the boxes built and stuff now, but we're gonna try and do all that fab today, as well as get angle iron bracing in between all these. So we're 2 foot on center for a diamond plate top. If you guys have not seen Brent's channel, Halfass Kustoms, like, you have to check it out. He's got some crazy gnarly builds on there. One of them being the International. What do you call it? It's the General. The General. The General. It's got a big star on the side. Super singles, all 4 wheels. It's massive, extended cab, gigantic international truck, and he got over 20 miles per gallon in this thing, turbo diesel. Anyway, we're gonna get started, and we'll just see how we do next 2 days. Let's haul at it. On sale at japhandskustoms.com. If you're new to the channel, Evolution Chop Saw, we got it from KBC Tools. It's so fast, and that blade just eats anything. So, highly recommend as a good saw. We got Elio in the house. What's up? It's the dream team, the 3 Musketeers. This is just 4-inch 120 wall tubing. And I'm gonna use that radius there, 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 and there. I can get all 4 pieces out of the 1 piece. Look at this guy. Even sampled out the little diamond tread pattern on the actual program there, bud. Did you have to draw each individual?
No. It's just an add-on.
Nah, looks good. So that's the door, that's the opening for the ramps. He's got the pre-drilled holes so that we can use the same screws as our deck. Countersunk stainless thread cutting hardware. You have to pre-drill them, but they have a tapered end that has a thread cutter, so you can just like, I think it looks great. This is also gonna double as our license plate mount. We're gonna run a little piano hinge on the bottom and just let it do its thing. Looking good, bud? All right, well, I think this video is running on and we got a ton more work to do, but let's just recap. Brent is here, Elio's here. Elio's making back panel. I just rounded corners. Brent is also there, and he did all these already. He's wild and just can throw down 50 feet of angle iron in no time. And anyway, thanks for watching. 2 more videos to come before our big road trip. So stay tuned, and we'll see you next time on Make It Custom. Go check out Halfass Customs. Subscribe, like, all that jazz. Merch, Patreon. You know the drill. We'll see you later.